Today I'm going to be going over how to teach your bird high five. This is Kiwi. She's going to work with me today. I do apologize for her probably going to scream at some point. She just likes to scream. Nothing I can do about that. So the first thing to do is find a treat that your bird will work for. So for her it's sunflower seeds. Some birds it may be different types of nuts or different types of seeds or maybe fresh fruit. That's the first thing. Go through, find what your bird really likes and wants to work with. The next step is, I suggest your bird being comfortable with being handled. They should be able to step up and not be afraid of your hand. So now it's all about catching the trick that you want. So that's a full step up. What I want is just 1 foot. So, good. And even though she grabbed, I want to pull away because I want her to realize that it's a quick movement and not a step up movement. So go ahead, do it again. Good. And the reason I say good is it's a cue to indicate to them they did what I was asking. A lot of people use a clicker for this. And make sure you're a little bit more specific with your cues. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Good. And now that she's kind of getting a little bit of idea what's going on, I'm going to start asking for the cues. So I'm going to start saying high five. High five. Good. Every bird's different. It'll all take different time. But you basically keep going through this. And you want to keep training sessions short and simple. If the bird's getting frustrated or you're getting frustrated, go ahead and do something else. Or maybe do a trick that they already know. So a trick that she knows is spin. And that's something that she's like, okay, she feels very confident in doing that. And this will kind of give her a break in something that she's not as confident in. It's also really good to work with the birds when they're maybe a little bit hungrier and you can be a little bit more motivated then. I'm going to ask her to come over here, and that wasn't quite what I wanted because she stepped up with her beak first. High five. Good. Now the last 2 times she fully stepped up on my hand, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but there's an approximation of it's getting there, and I'm going to start trying to phase out that full step up. High five. So this time I'm not going to reward her for that. High five. Good. Now she put both feet on me. I'm just looking for one. High five. Good. So that time it was only 1. So you want to slowly progress to parts where they're only doing what you want. Even at the beginning, 2 feet were okay, but now I expect 1 foot. And slowly work towards this. For some birds, it might take a while if they've never learned any tricks before. Sometimes it's a really big learning process and it requires a lot of thinking for them. So she's trying to spin around. She's trying to figure out what she can do to earn those treats again. So I'm going to do it, get 1 more time that's really good, and then I'm going to let her have a break. High five. High five. High five. See how she's stepping up with both feet? It's not what I want, and I don't want her to get confused with the word high five as a step up. So I'm going to ask her to come back over here. High five. Good. And even though she's holding on to my hand and still kind of expecting a step up, that's okay for right now. It might be 3 weeks before we get a finished product, and just keep working towards it, and eventually she'll start learning this is a quick grab and let go. Reward for what you want, and if they do something really well, give extra food for that, or extra treats, extra rewards. And anytime I'm done learning something new, I like to finish with something old, so that they're confident with what they just learned, and let them sit on this for a while, and their brain will process it, and next time they'll come back ready more willing to try to figure out what they need to do.